Hey guys, welcome back. So I did not finish the garden boxes last time, so today I'm finishing them and getting those built, or at least I'm aiming for one. I like to set a reasonable goal, so we'll see. But let's get cracking. So these garden boxes, just to give you a little more information, if you did not see my last video, or if I forgot to explain it in my last video, which is also entirely possible, I'm building 2 garden boxes. They're going to be raised boxes like the rest of my other ones, but these are going to be 2 foot by 8 foot. So they're definitely a lot longer, and then they're going to have an arching trellis between them because I currently do not have a trellis. So very exciting, big boxes. Let's do this. So I completely forgot that I've actually had somebody hop my fence and steal both a wheelbarrow and then on a different occasion a whole ass tree. So and I'm gonna go purchase compost before I put the whole thing together out there. So also, I completely forgot that I have a bush over there, so I need to dig that up and move it. Anyway, so I'm gonna at least get the pieces built so that it's a lot easier to build the boxes later out there. All right, we are back at it again. This time my dad is helping me with the garden box, mostly because he came over to do yard work and I mentioned this and he was like, heck yeah, I want to build some stuff. So we're building some stuff. So I'm also going to explain how to build these garden boxes. There are a bunch of different ways you can build them. If you have a different way, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear about it, but this is the way I built mine. So I'm going to walk you through the steps there. Oh, hey, Jade. So first off, I have several of these wood planks. They're for like fencing and that sort of thing. They are not treated. That's kind of an important thing for the garden. Treated ones do have chemicals, and since I am eating the produce that I'm growing from these, I don't want chemicals leaching into the soil and possibly affecting that in any way. So these are just cedar, there we go. That's the word, cedar planks. And I'm gonna cut them down. I also, for this particular box, am doing 8 foot by 2 foot beds. So these are 8 foot panels, and then I will cut down a couple of them for the shorter pieces on the short sides of the boxes. The other way that I've done it, and I will show you the boxes that I'm talking about here real quick, is I've built these, which are 5 by 3. So still using the 8 foot long planks, just cutting them down into a different format. Here's one of the boxes that are finished. You can see this is what we are going to be creating today. And it's got basically, it's planks, it's got corner supports, which are 2 by 4s. And those are cut down to about, I believe 3 feet is what I've got, because I didn't want to have to bend over or sit on the ground as much. And then I've got just a shorter 1 by 1 kind of post in the middle here to provide a little bit of stability. If you don't like the look of those posts sticking up over the corners, you could measure it and get it cut more to size. I just don't care. Okay, so first step is we got to measure out this board. Normally to do both of the 2 boxes that I am making, 2 of these 8 foot boards had to be cut into shorter pieces. I have 2 pieces left over from the last box, so we only need to cut 1 more of these down. The rest, fortunately, don't have to be cut. And the 2 by 4s were already cut, so this should be pretty quick and easy. Do you want to just use that as a template?
Yeah, we just do that.
Okay, might be easier.
A little easier.
Make it 2 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I figured maybe do some that were 3 and some that were 2.5.
I
And
like that.
just make it real fucked up. Make it very confusing.
You know I like the randomness of that. And then set it diagonal in the yard.
Bam, shamalam. Did you want to do?
I did a star here.
All right, so lining up my saw with the lines that we've drawn. Oh my God. Now you absolutely can just use a handsaw on this because all of the other boxes were built pre-power saw, and it's a good workout. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, so now we're gonna start laying out 3 of these boards on these 3 2x4s. I didn't have any more 1x1s, so that middle one's gonna be a 2x4. And we're going to pre-drill, which is super important so that you don't split your panels, and then drill it in. Also use galvanized or like outdoor screws because they will rust if you don't. I just use these 2-inch exterior screws. They're flat head, so they just sink in there. Sorry, Phillips head, but they're flat. You know what I mean.
Yeah, you don't have them sticking up to be able to drive it.
Right, drive a truck underneath there. Okay.
The third board yet, or do you want to do these first?
Let's do at least the other end first,
Okay.
and then we can do the third. And now we do it all again.
What was that?
My transition. Okay, so now we're gonna put the weed barrier down underneath. I did not do that under other garden boxes, and bindweed came up through. So the hope is that minimizing that a little bit with these boxes. Do you have the screws? Thank you. So while entirely possible to do this by yourself, it's definitely a lot easier with 2 people. Oh, the drill's losing battery here. So let's see.
Not yet.
Let's see if we can get this done. And with that, we're done. And there you have it. So I have got my 2 new garden boxes, and then I will be putting a trellis between the 2, an arched trellis, which is why there is this pathway between the 2. I'm also going to be testing out pea gravel pathways to see if that's what I want to put in here, or if I want to go more of like a paver and some sort of ground cover combo. I don't know yet. But anyway, if you know of different ways, or if you've built your boxes in a different way, go ahead and tell me how you did it in the comments. I know there's a ton of different ways to do it. Hopefully this was helpful to some of you if you were interested in starting your own garden and building your own boxes. This is a great, easy way to do it. My neighbors are having a party right now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, share, comment, hype if you see that option. It all helps this channel grow. I hope to see you again, but otherwise I hope you have a great week. Bye.
Lining in a bottle, yeah, we got that spark. Sounding like an issue 5G, 4 bars. Every place we go, make it into one landmark. Ain't it real or is it just me?